So AH's record of appeal includes some of the most insane, desperate filings I have ever seen in my life. Filings that not only note AH as their interested party, but also their client, in what is an obvious attempt by Team AH to sway the judges in the Virginia Court of Appeals to vacate the fines and the decision in JD versus AH. And this stuff, it is hilarious. See, apparently, they thought they could have a letter writing campaign. They could sway judges behind the scenes. That not only backfires, but it becomes a matter of public record. That's right, complete with exhibits and all. You and I, we are going to talk about this laugh track today, too. Oh, man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. Man, the AH circus comes to town again, and the clowns, they keep you laughing. Now, buckle up for this, too, because this is glorious. And like I said, this is a letter writing campaign. It ends up as part of the public filing, and I don't know what's better, the handwritten items that we have here, all caps, the run-on sentences, the fact that this ends up being part of public record with every other legal filing, or the fact that the court was like, yeah, we got your letters. Thank you for that. We're not going to do anything attached to this. Man, let's begin. To the judges of the Virginia Court of Appeals. And by the way, sub to DUI Guy's channel. He's the one that got this stuff for us. Props to him. So this letter is to inform you that the matter of JD versus AH has come under review in a federal court case in Alexandria and Fairfax County. Oh, they have defaulted. Do tell. The documents enclosed include evidence of the case's existence. That's going to be our scribbled filings, by the way. And the complaint can be found on the Eastern District of Virginia's Federal Court Pacer website. Basically, they just told the judge, hey, if you want to go find it, just look it up. There. We, the interested parties involved, that includes AH, are requesting the higher court or Virginia appeals contact the lower court, that's Fairfax County Circuit, and dismiss the fines that AH has incurred illegally. Now, around here is where things, they start to go off the rails. That it has been proven in federal court that the entire trial and verdict, which means all debts incurred by both parties, is evident in Lynn N. Hughes' federal court case from January of last year, signed on the 26th, forcing my client or anyone to pay the entire amount or more of their entire personal listed net worth and fortune online, reasonably, illegally, for an illegal verdict, and further illegal actions is egregious. It's egregious against the law, against me, against AH, all 7.5 billion of us on Earth, all 331 million of us in America, and the rest of the citizens of the great state of Virginia. Undue hardship and harm. Yeah, do tell. We have laws so that we can protect ourselves. When those laws are not followed, it puts all of us in danger, even if it seems that the result will only be for one person. And that is why laws apply itself internationally, nationally, and statewide. We, the undersigned enlisted parties, are requesting that this matter be dealt with in a timely fashion by the 1st of September. For that, to the best of my knowledge, is when AH must pay the illegal bond for her illegal appeal if she chooses to do so. Now, attached to that are the very professional filings that include picture of AH with wording that looks like it was scrawled in Crayola saying she's a single mom facing bankruptcy for using free speech, underline. It continues, too, by saying double jeopardy is huge. Identity fraud is huge. How does identity fraud work in? Not really sure. This is a $10 million case for a single widowed mother. Widowed? Where did that come from? Why JD was even allowed to sue for 5 times her listed net worth is absurd. Dun, dun, dun. Now, the roller coaster ride does not end there, because of course it doesn't, right? Because what appeal to a federal judge to dismiss millions of dollars in verdicts against AH, again, whom they make sound like their client. I mean, I'm going to read this stuff to you. That's exactly what it seems like they're trying to indicate. But what do you need to do there? Well, you need to denounce society. I guess that's how you get to identity fraud, right? You also denounce the American English language. And while you're at it, I mean, just for kicks, denounce the judges in Fairfax. Denounce that system. Heck, declare the entire United States illegal. What I don't get is how multiple people end up involved in this. You know, multiple people filing items saying, yeah, this is the way to go forward. I mean, listen to this stuff here. We, the plaintiff in this matter, we do humbly request that the court in your honors do enforce or execute one Lynn and Hughes, January 26, 2021 judgment that declared the entire United States illegal. Of course it did, right? Also, we need you to uphold the righteousness and truth of our reality and laws in the United States in regard to that final verdict against AH. Why? Well, we conclude in this filing that because Lynn's judgment came before, that nullifies any and all judgments and verdicts against one AH. Fairfax County, everything they did was illegal, by the way. I mean, that's what they're telling you here. They conducted themselves illegally the entire time and the duration. Yeah, fraudulent prosecution, fraudulent proceedings, placing her in double jeopardy, flagrant abuse, violation of her civil rights, her constitutional right to free speech, making this, according to them, not only one of the worst things that come out of Virginia, come out in Fairfax, but no, it's the worst things to ever come out of the world. I mean, forget all of the atrocities known to man. AH being held accountable, that's one of the worst things that has ever happened in the history of mankind. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love the desperation that Team AH faces, too. I mean, they sit around all day. They try to figure out how to influence things. And remember, this is part of the public record. They thought they could write judges and be like, yo, why don't you change your minds here? Wink, wink, nod, nod. Instead, it all ends up there. And that includes the letter that they sent in. That includes the envelopes, addresses, and more. Yeah, it's like, hey, you know what? We're indicating you for future occurrences. Beautiful, right? I'm sure when they got their answer to this, too, they weren't happy at all. I'm sure there are hundreds and hundreds of other letters. But I thought this was funny. I thought I would share it with you. Let me know what you think. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff possible. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel? Links are in the description. Check those out. Sub to DUI Guy. Again, props to him for getting this stuff. Gonna end here. See you soon.